Hey, folks, thanks for checking into the Neutral Zone Hotel. We are an unapologetically left-leaning podcast exploring hockey at its best and worst. My name is Benjamin, Montreal Canadiens and Ottawa Charge fan out of Ottawa. I'm moving quick tonight because I have an extremely stupid game that I want to get to. But before we do that, we are going to introduce the co-hosts tonight, starting with Emily.
What's up, everyone? Emily, she, they. I'm a fan of the Colorado Avalanche, Buffalo Sabres, and still waiting for a PWHL team to speak to me after everything gets settled.
Rough. We've also got Alex on the show.
Sorry, I had just put some food in my mouth. Hi, I'm Alex. Pronouns are she, her. I'm a fan of the Pittsburgh Penguins. And according to this hoodie that I'm wearing right now, the PWHL San Jose team.
Hey!
Excellent.
The colors on that are awesome. So, way to go.
Best looking jerseys, probably, in my mind.
We will see.
Big Troy Ryan fan, Alex. Good to know. We've also got Madison on the show.
Hi, I'm Madison. Pronouns are she, they. I'm a fan of University of Denver hockey, the Colorado Avalanche, and the Minnesota Frost.
All right, folks. So it has been a wild couple of days in the NHL. A lot of signings of the PWHL, but I don't think we're going to touch too much on that today. We are going to look at these NHL trades, starting with June 21st. Actually, let's go back. June 19th. Toronto Maple Leafs acquired defenseman Darren Raddysh from the Tampa Bay Lightning for a fifth-round pick. Raddysh, in a sign-and-trade, signs for 8 years, $8.5 million. Very, very quick. How do we feel about the Darren Raddysh acquisition?
When you can get a, 30-year-old defenseman who just had a breakout year and sign him for 8 years, you simply have to.
If Darren Raddysh is actually the player that he was this year, hell, if Darren Raddysh is 2/3 of the player that he is this year going forward for like the next 4 years, this is fine. If Darren Raddysh is anything other than that, which is probably more likely because this is a guy who my Tampa Bay Lightning fan acquaintance have been like, really? Him? He's the guy popping off? Him? Then this is probably not going to be a strong first move for John Jacob. With that being said, like, he was probably the best guy available on the free agent market, which says a lot about the free agent market. Our best guy at the position of defenseman. So, yeah.
My take is this is about convincing Austin Matthews to resign, and they do not care what happens to this contract after 2028.
That's very fair.
June 21st, the Seattle Kraken acquire forward Mackie Samsokevich. I don't know. Mackie S from the Florida Panthers for a first-round pick and a conditional second. It's Tampa's pick, so it's the number 25. This was a cap dump and acquiring a first round to use later on. But I know SJ is pretty happy with this, and the player does look like they're going to be a pretty good fit for the Kraken. Any general thoughts?
I have none. That's a guy I've heard of. That's the best I can tell you.
Yeah, I've heard of this guy because of this trade.
The more interesting thing is what immediately happened with the pick afterwards. But with that being said, this is a very Seattle Kraken player to get for the better and the worse.
I think with the number 25 pick in a not necessarily the best draft, a Samsonkovich type guy is probably the extreme upside for that pick. So might as well just get him today.
Yep.
But you are right, Alex. Of course, later that day, Florida flips the pick as well as their own pick and a 2029 pick and a 2027 second to Ottawa for Brady Tkachuk, bringing Brady down to play with his brother and generating what I think will be an all-time hockey tweet, which is Seattle Kraken. They like getting middle sixers, and the Florida Panthers like to get January sixers, which I think is just sublime.
It was very good.
So yes, Brady Tkachuk is now a Florida Panther. I will say I am taking personal credit for this. I was at the first game after the Olympics in Ottawa, and I assisted the crowd with lending our displeasure to Brady. Which apparently, according to all the rumors coming out after the Olympics, after the first game, Brady was very disengaged and seemed to no longer want to be there. So I'll take a little bit of credit for that. But ultimately, if it is true that he hated the way Ottawa treated him after, then he probably shouldn't have palled around with a guy trying to annex the country he was living in.
Yeah.
I can't believe you hurt this big, tough hockey man's feelings by being annoyed that he was being a dipshit in public. That's just...
Emily, you have to use the appropriate language for Brady. They're fee-fees.
I'm so sorry.
Big word.
It is multiple syllables, so...
Too many syllables.
The funniest part of this is he says it's not because of Matthew, and he didn't want to go to Florida because of Matthew. Like, that's not even a believable lie,
up, man. Just stop. Just don't say anything. You don't need to. Everybody knows. Like, we're all... Oh, God.
Go ahead, Alex.
I will say that if you strip out all of the context of this, which is not something you should do, Tkachuk's camp handled this fairly well in the sense that there never was a public trade request. There never was like a big public stink. Like we didn't see something like we did with Larkin, where he has like formally publicly said, I asked the team to trade me. Now, did he need to because everyone knew that this was going on because the context was there? No, but it's not as like bad a situation from the Senators' perspective as it could be, because when we kind of looked at a player of Tkachuk's caliber with the type of contract and type of status he has, that's a pretty good return.
Yeah. And
it doesn't seem like he was as... Florida was always going to be the destination, but I think there was enough plausibility in other interested bidders that they were able to get a reasonable package. And it wasn't like a predestined, he is going to go to Florida. Now, I think it was a predestined, he is going to go to an American team that he has some connection to, but it wasn't necessarily Florida.
Yeah, the rumor was that Minnesota made a big offer and likely helped run up the price. But when you compare to what Vancouver got for Quinn Hughes, which was only 1 year under contract, they got a couple very good prospects, young players, and a first. Ottawa got 3 firsts, 2 of which are in this draft, 1 of which is top 10, and a second. It is a very strong package, and I think Brady can help the Panthers. I think Brady can help the Panthers quite a lot, but I don't think he is as good of a player as Quinn Hughes. So I think Steve Staios did a good job here. And as we will see, he has used those assets already to make the team better.
And the other, you kind of brought it up, from Florida's perspective, it makes sense because despite tanking this year, not like tanking in the sense of intentionally doing bad, but in the sense that your season did not go how you would have wanted it to, you're still looking at the next couple of years as your big window of contention.
Yeah.
And Brady helps with that. And even though his results haven't necessarily been what you would have wanted for Ottawa, there's a good chance that like he can get himself a vibe reset because, you know, he needs the bad vibes in order to maximize his potential.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that at the end of the day it is a win-win for both teams. And Ottawa turns around and moves the pick today for William Eklund, Kasper Haltunen, and Brandon Svoboda for just the first from Florida, the 9th overall, which is this is a move I really like. Eklund is a very good player. It generates a lot of expected goals already. He has pretty good stat lines, except for this year. Was going to get pushed down the lineup, it seemed. In Ottawa, he'll have a chance to play with Tim Stützle and hopefully have a nice step. And again, with how strong the draft is this year, I think 9th overall, this is roughly the player you'd get. And you don't have to wait 5 years for this player. So Ottawa also in a position where they want to make the playoffs now. I think this is a very good move. And they still have 2 first-round picks this year, which puts them in really good position.
From the San Jose side of that trade, Eklund is a player that I've always been kind of really fond of, not least because his name is Eklund. And it's, as a hockey fan, it's fun to make Eklund jokes.
E5.
But yeah, he was looking like after the Sharks draft picks this year, he was going to be the odd man out of their top 6. You can probably get a position or a player at a position you more need for the draft with the 9th pick, or use that to repackage it to get a position that they need, which is to say defenseman.
Yeah, I agree. And I think there's a good chance that they repackage that 9th. They should be able to get, they're clearly taking Ivar Stenberg or Gavin McKenna, whoever's available at 1 or at 2, sorry, which is why Eklund became, surplus to their needs. And if they can use that pick, or if they can go ahead and trade for a defender, I think that's really good. The other trades today, Calgary acquires Simon Nemec and forward Maxim Siplakov from the Devils for Etienne Morin and 3 a second and 2 firsts, all conditional based on a bunch of previous conditions. Nemec is a very good player, should be a very good player, but this feels like it's a bit of a stretch for Calgary. And Washington acquires Jordan Kyrou from the Blues for Connor McMichael, Milton Gastrin, and a first, number 16 this year. This to me is very much, what is Washington doing? And I feel bad for Jordan Kyrou going from a mushy middle team to a mushy middle team.
Yeah, Washington is trying to do the same thing that they did a couple of years ago, which is swing a couple of interesting trades to get players to contend, to extend what they consider to be their window of contention. It's what they did with Chikrin. It's what they did with PLD. And this is just kind of the extension of that. I don't necessarily agree with it, but I get it from the perspective of the Capitals front office, where you've done this before, you think you can do this again. Whether or not you can is only going to be borne out by future results.
Yeah. I think it's tough to do. Ovechkin's on the wrong side of 40.
Yeah.
And might not even be back.
Yeah, I do wonder when we're going to get that decision.
Yeah.
I was going to say maybe he has to confer with his friend Putin.
Probably.
I expect Ovechkin to spend at least 1 year in the Russian Super League, the KHL, after this. And whenever he retires, he's going to play a couple of years there because he can. And that might be part of it. He does want to go home. I don't blame the guy for wanting to go home. You can't blame a player for that. But he's still a positive value player. He's still worth 30 goals last year pretty well. I think he was injured for part of the year. So the Caps need him, and I don't think Kyrou replaces what he brings. Nope. So it's really interesting. really interesting. And I guess we'll see if the Capitals have more moves. Interestingly, this means St. Louis has 4 firsts currently.
They're doing something big, or you would assume they are. It would be insane if they were just going to take all 4 of those picks.
The other thing I do want to say, and you kind of mentioned it, is jumping back to the Nemec trade. It does feel like Calgary's buying high on a guy that is probably a buy low guy right now. And good for New Jersey for getting this package. If you look at Nemec's player card, you would not think that this is the guy that would get the package.
I think it's the official position of the Neutral Zone Hotel that Craig Conroy is bad at his job. And this is just another exhibit in that particular exhibition.
Before we get to the fun game, if this is the last of the trades, do we have any words on the other NHL long looming news of the day that became official today? Long looming news that became official today?
Potential expansion?
No, the other one. The
Babcock?
dark cloud. No.
We've talked about Babcock 2 weeks in a row, folks. You know what we think about it. It sucks. Official position in the Neutral Zone Hotel. Mike Babcock can take a long walk off a short pier while carrying his weight set.
I cannot believe Edmonton actually is going through with it. As dumb as they are, as repeatedly dumb as they are, I can't believe that they're doing it. Expansion. That's probably happening. Woohoo, Texas.
Never woohoo, Texas.
We'll talk about that one next week when a little bit more details come out. And also, I want to do games.
Yay, games.
I'm going to give you a choice. Do you want to do a serious-ish game? I mean, it's not that serious. Or do you want to do a deeply stupid game?
You got to start with the serious and then go into the deeply stupid. You know, like you do Jeopardy and then Wheel of Fortune.
Well, it is Jeopardy. So I have created. All right, we're just going to do Emily. We're going to do Madison. And we're going to do Alex. We're going to play third line of the Wikipedia article Jeopardy.
Sick.
So in this one, and I will share my screen so everyone can see what's going on here.
Oh boy.
So in this one, obviously you will give me the third line. I will give you the third line and of the Wikipedia article. And in some cases I did the second or fourth because there wasn't a really good third line or it was too easy. And then you'll get some points. So our hockey categories today are 2026 Women's Hockey Olympians, Original 6 Players, Non-NHL PWHL Hockey Leagues, Guys Who Didn't Make the Playoffs this year, and Hockey in Film.
Oh boy.
Emily, you won the coin toss. That definitely just happened.
Fabulous.
So you get to choose first.
Can I take non-NHL/PWHL hockey leagues for 100, please?
Okay, yeah. And before we do this, you're going to ring in by saying your name out loud.
Okay.
Got it.
And you're going to let me finish reading the question so that our people at home can hear. So we're going to do this now.
Fair.
As of the 2025-26 seasons, all 32 NHL teams held affiliations with a team from this league.
Madison.
Emily.
I heard of Madison first.
AHL. American Hockey League.
The AHL. And we will accept the abbreviations, of course. All right. Madison, you have control of the board.
I will take Hockey and Film for 300.
This film follows Pitka Myers, a guru who is tasked with revitalizing the Toronto Maple Leafs hockey team.
Alex.
Madison.
I have Alex first.
What is the Love Guru?
The Love Guru is correct. Mike Myers is trash failure. Alex, you have control of the board.
Let's go with Guys Who Didn't Make the Playoffs this year for 100.
Certainly. His goal scoring rate has drawn comparisons to players such as Alexander Ovechkin.
Alex?
Alex, go ahead.
Who is Matthews?
That is correct. It is Austin Matthews, who did not make the playoffs this year. All right, Alex, you still have the board?
Let's go original 6 players for 200.
He retired in 1960 as the National Hockey League's all-time leader in goals with 554. All right. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, Madison, go ahead. I don't care.
This is a guess. Rocket Richard?
It is Maurice Rocket Richard.
Oh, wow. I feel incredibly dumb.
The first person to score more than 500. Madison, you have the board.
I'll take Hockey and Film for 400.
This film's cast includes Keanu Reeves in his first feature film role.
Emily.
Go ahead, Emily.
Youngblood.
It is Youngblood.
A movie I haven't seen, but I know it exists.
It does. We're almost tied up. 400 for Allison and Emily, 300 for Madison. Emily, you've controlled the board.
2026 Women's Hockey Olympians for 200, please.
At the age of 15, she became the youngest ice hockey player ever to win an Olympic medal, scoring the game winner for Switzerland in the bronze medal game at the 2014 Winter Olympics.
Emily?
Emily?
Is it Alina Mueller?
It is Alina Mueller.
Oh, good. I was going to be so embarrassed if that was wrong.
Oh, you got it right. You still have the board.
Let's stick with Women's Hockey Olympians for 300 this time.
She made history in 2023 as the first Black woman to play for the U.S. Women's Senior National Team.
Madison.
Madison.
Sarah Nurse?
I'm sorry, no.
Nope.
I overthought it. Like a buffoon.
Sarah Nurse plays for Team
Emily.
Canada. Emily, go ahead.
Layla Edwards.
It is Layla Edwards. Yes.
I almost said that, and then I was like, wait a second. I can't believe I've done this.
Alex, you're wearing a PWHL San Jose hoodie. You should have known this.
Yes, I definitely have been paying attention to the players on PWHL San Jose teams are. And I definitely didn't buy a team for a city that I lived a good chunk of my life in.
You know, both count. Both count. Go ahead, Emily. You have the board.
Let's stick with it. 400.
She was the first female player drafted to the Quebec Junior AAA Hockey League, the second highest men's junior league in Quebec after the QMJHL.
I know this, and I cannot think of her name.
Madison?
Go ahead, Madison.
Manon Rome?
It is not Manon Rome. I'm sorry. You're on the right track.
I cannot think of her name.
All right. We're going to beep that one out. That is Henri Desbiens.
Oh, I didn't realize she had been
I didn't realize that.
drafted. Okay.
It's always goaltenders when women get drafted. There is that lady, the girl, and I can't remember her name, just drafted into the OHL as well.
So, yeah, that was my problem, is I was thinking of somebody in the O, not the Q.
Emily, though, you still have the board.
Okay, let's do Olympic women's hockey 500. We'll see if this goes better.
As a child, she played in the youth department of Itä Helsingin Kiekko in her home city of Helsinki, first playing forward before switching to defense in her early teens.
I don't know Swedish players. Oh.
This is Ottawa charge defender Ronja Savolainen, which definitely...
I don't think knowing Swedish players would have been helpful here.
No.
I should have guessed that just based on who wrote the game.
Helsinki, I thought, might give it away. Yeah, plus me. All right. Emily, you still have the board.
Let's finish it out. Women's hockey for 100.
Widely regarded as one of the greatest players in women's hockey history, she holds numerous records and has been a dominant force in both international and professional hockey for nearly 2 decades.
Emily?
Go ahead.
Is it Marie-Philippe Poulin?
It is not.
Damn it.
Madison?
Madison?
Is it Haley Wickenheiser?
It is not.
Damn it.
You remember 2026 Olympians.
Oh, fuck me.
Alex, do you want to take a guess as to who
Oh.
this
I
is?
know who it is too.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, it is, of course, Hillary Knight.
Hillary Knight.
Yeah. The lack of country, really.
I forgot about the category.
All right, Emily, go ahead. Pick us another one
Okay.
here.
Let's do hockey and film for 200.
Dowd based much of her script, as well as several of the characters, on experiences of her brother Ned Dowd, who played minor league hockey in the 1970s.
Madison.
Go ahead, Madison.
Slapshot.
Correct. It is Slapshot.
I love that movie.
You've got the board.
Hockey and film for 100.
Kurt Russell stars as head coach Herb Brooks with Patricia Clarkson and Noah Emmerich in supporting roles.
Madison.
Emily.
Yes. Madison's first.
Miracle.
Damn it.
It is, of course, Miracle. I assume you'd like to finish it out.
Hockey and film for 500.
The film premiered at the Toronto International Film Festival on September 10th, 2011, and was theatrically released in Canada on February 24th, 2012. Any guesses?
Emily.
Madison.
I hear Emily first.
What is Goon?
It is Goon.
Oh,
I had no idea that premiered at the Toronto International Film
on
Festival.
our former hot podcast, Emily and I did a watch along.
Goon is fantastic.
What a film.
Ross the Boss McManus. Yeah. Leaf Schreiber's great in that. All right, Emily, where are we going
All right.
next?
Let's do non-NHL PWHL leagues for 200.
The Gagarin Cup is awarded annually to the league's playoff champion at the end of each season.
Alex.
Emily.
Alex.
What is the KHL?
It is the Continental Hockey League. That is correct. The board is yours.
Same category, 300.
The winner of this league playoffs is awarded the Canada Malya or Canada Bowl at the end of each season.
Madison?
Madison.
I'm going to take a guess, but is it like Indigenous Hockey League?
It is not. We've actually mentioned this on the show before. All right. No guesses. This is Liga, the top league in Finland.
Fascinating. That does sound like it's Finnish, but
Would have been cooler if it was.
Not what you would expect.
No.
There are not a lot of higher level strict Indigenous leagues. There are some lower level ones, but
I was hoping there was.
kind of get absorbed up, right?
Yeah.
Alex, where are we going?
Guys who didn't make the playoffs this year, 200.
Born in Canada, he represents Sweden internationally.
Emily.
Emily.
William Nylander.
That is correct. It is William Nylander. You've got the board.
Let's do guys who didn't make the playoffs for 300.
After retirement, he served as head coach of the Flyers for 2 seasons and the St. Louis Blues for part of 6 seasons, winning the Stanley Cup in 2019 as then interim head coach.
Madison.
Go ahead.
Why did I do that? It's not you. It's not you.
Is that your guess, or are you going to take a different
That's my guess. I know it's not right.
It's not right.
Alex.
Alex, go ahead.
Armstrong.
It is not Armstrong, no. Emily, do you have a guess?
My brain has stopped working. He's literally the coach of the Leafs. Well, not anymore. He got
Not
fired.
anymore.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Sorry, I'm gonna put a
yeah, no.
It is Craig Berube.
There
I
we
knew
go.
that too.
I think Emily has the board right now.
Okay. Guys who didn't make the playoffs for 400.
Previously, he competed at the major junior level as a member of the Oshawa Generals of the Ontario Hockey League before being traded to the London Knights at the 2009 OHL trade deadline along with Michael Del Zotto. You are looking for someone who was drafted in 2009. No guesses?
Nope.
This is, of course, John Tavares.
Oh, I'm sensing a theme. That should have tipped me off.
I would never do a theme for this category. What are you suggesting?
Nothing. Let's finish it off. 500.
Previously seen as one of the NHL's top offensive defensemen, he led the Coyotes in scoring in both the 24-15 and 2015-16 seasons.
Alex.
Go ahead, Alex.
Who is Ekman Larson?
Correct. This is Oliver Ekman Larson.
I genuinely couldn't remember if he was still on the roster.
Oh, they can't get rid of him now. They're going to buy him out, and he'll be being paid by 2 teams not to play for him, or 3.
He's not trapped
remember.
with them; they're trapped with him.
He's currently being paid by the Canucks and the Mammoth to not play for them. So why not add a third? All right, we've got 2 categories left. Alex is 800 points in the board. Emily is 1,500 in the lead, and Madison is at minus 800.
Put me out of my misery.
Original 6 players for 100.
Nicknamed Mr. Hockey, he is often considered the most complete player ever to play the game and one of the greatest of all time.
Madison.
Go ahead, Madison.
Gordie Howe.
It is Gordie Howe. That's right. Where would you like to go?
Original 6 for 300.
Often referred to as Terrible, his name, he helped to organize the first attempt at a players' association in the late 1950s, an action which led to his trade to Chicago.
I've heard Benjamin talk about him, and
I know, I should know this.
I'm such a bad host.
His eponymous trophy was taken by Connor McDavid this year, if that helps.
Oh, Emily.
Go ahead.
Ted Lindsay.
That is right. It is Ted Lindsay, hero of the people. Ted Lindsay, by the way, fucking great. He refused to go to his own Hall of Fame induction because they wouldn't allow him to take his daughters because they didn't allow women at the time. Fucking wild.
Fuck him up, Ted. I didn't realize he was called Terrible Ted.
I think that's what was throwing me too.
Why
But I
wouldn't
should've
you call
known
him
that.
Terrible Ted?
Because
That's a
he's
great
a good
question.
person.
Emily, you have the board.
Original 6 for 400.
After a few stellar seasons in the OHA, that's the Ontario Hockey Association, he was promoted to the Blackhawks in 1959.
Emily.
Go ahead.
Is this Bobby Hull?
It is not Bobby Hull.
Oh, damn it.
You're on the right track, but Bobby Hull started his career
That's what I
before this
thought.
player.
I just couldn't remember which order they all came in.
Any other guesses?
Nope.
It is the owner of the donut shop in the movie Wayne's World, Stan Mikita. That's a joke in Wayne's World. All right, Emily.
I have not seen Wayne's
Oh,
World.
I've seen it. I just
Let's do...
If you go back and watch Wayne's World, they're at a restaurant / coffee shop, donut shop for a while, and it's Stan Mikita's, and of course that's Mike Myers making a Tim Hortons joke.
got it.
Excellent.
That's very funny.
Excellent. All right. Non-NHL for 400.
Unlike the old Bundesliga, this league is not under the administration of the German Ice Hockey Federation. And I will need the name or the abbreviation of the league.
Emily.
Go ahead.
It's the Deutsche Ice Hockey Ligen or something like that. That's my very bad German.
Yeah, Deutsche Ice Hockey Liga, the German Ice Hockey
Damn.
League.
They're unstoppable.
2 left. Where are we at? Emily?
Let's do leagues for 500.
The league operates 3 competitions for members. The British Championship playoffs determine the national champion for the season, following a regular season league competition for which separate champions are also crowned, and which selects and seeds the teams in the playoffs.
Alex.
Go ahead.
What is the EIHL?
Correct, the Elite Ice Hockey League.
So, full disclosure, my immediate reaction to the previous question was EIHL. I was like, oh no, that's the British one. I hope the British one's the next one.
That's right. They have this long, convoluted explanation for how like normal North American hockey like regular season and playoffs works, because that is not how anything else works in the UK.
Yep.
There is no playoffs in the Premier League. And our final question, original 6 players. Iconic for his aggressiveness, toughness, and defensive skill, he was called both Old Blood and Guts and the Edmonton Express. Once again, I know we've talked about this player. I have brought up this nickname explicitly.
It's a great nickname. I just wish I knew who it belonged to.
He's also not from Edmonton.
You know what? Alex.
Go ahead.
I have no idea this is going to be right. This is probably incredibly wrong, but if I get this right, it's a tie. And if I don't get this right, Emily wins. So might as well go for it. Bobby Orr.
It's not Bobby Orr. Good thinking. I did mention this person in the Alan Eagleson episodes. It is Eddie Shore, the terror of the Springfield Indians. Who, he was a real piece of work. And that's it, folks. Emily wins with 1,800 points. Alex 800. Madison minus 700. But didn't we have fun?
Yes.
We had a great time. We learned some things.
I did learn a lot. I got a lot of the hockey film ones right, and that's what really matters.
All right. I have a dumb game for us now. Are we ready for a dumb game?
Absolutely.
So excited.
Is it Wheel of Fortune?
It is not. It is dumber than Wheel of Fortune. This is a game called Old Timey Hockey Player or World War II General.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Incredible. Well, now we know that Old Blood and
Number
Guts.
1, Brock Nelson.
Nickname edition.
Oh.
So
we
I'm going to
got
give
a
you
gimme on Old Blood and Guts.
I can confirm Eddie Shore's not on this list. I will jump in. I'm just going to say right away, we're starting off with a name for someone that is, some of these are inspired by some racial stereotypes. So that's just how it was back in the 40s and 30s and such. So we are starting with, and we're just going to go around the table. We'll do Madison, Alex, and Emily, and you're just going to tell me what you think, and then I will tell you who this person was. So, and to be clear, all the hockey players are Hall of Famers.
Okay.
So they are not, I did not go and find like just turbo obscure people. They are still obscure because you probably don't know a lot about hockey from that period. And I know this is just a guessing game, but there are a couple you should know. So we're going to start with, and again, like I said, named after, interestingly enough, this nickname pops up twice for the exact same reason, but this guy is called Ching Lee. Madison, general or player?
I'm going to guess general because I don't think the NHL was that diverse.
Well, he's not actually Asian. He just looks a little tiny bit Asian.
That's so much worse.
Yeah. William Augustus Lee was a vice admiral of the United States Navy during World War II.
I was still right, though. Just for the wrong reasons.
1. All right. Alex, I've got Hap Day. Hap Day.
I'll go hockey.
Clarence Henry Hap Day was a Canadian professional hockey player. He played 14 seasons for the Maple Leafs and New York Americans. Way to go. You also have a point. Emily. Bomber Harris.
Oh. I can't decide if it's too obvious to go general. I'm going to say hockey player.
I'm sorry. Marshal of the Royal Air Force, Sir Arthur Travers Harris, 1st Baronet, GCBOB, AFC. I'm not going to do this for all of them. Commonly known as Bomber Harris by the press, and often within the RAF as Butcher, was basically in charge of the strategic bombing campaign in Europe. Not a nice guy.
He should have gone with the obvious one.
That's right. Madison. Brookie Brook.
Rookie Brook.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go general.
Field Marshal Alan Brooke was the senior officer of the British Army. They made him a Viscount after the war, and they didn't give him a place to be a Viscount of, so they just made him Viscount Alan Brooke. It's very funny to me. Madison has got it right. All right, Alex, you have a theme. This person is Hap Arnold.
I think I have to go general for this one.
That's right. Hap Arnold was the first head of the United States Air Force, 5-star general. All right, Emily, I got one for you.
Oh boy.
Fat, P-H-A-T, Wilson. Fat Wilson.
General.
I am sorry, Fat Wilson was a Canadian amateur ice hockey forward who won the Allen Cup 3 times as a member of the Port Arthur Bearcats.
Good for him. At this point, I'm just going for a streak to get them all wrong.
This is really just like, let's chuckle at some nicknames.
It's very good.
Madison, Dit Clapper.
Dit Clapper.
Dit Clapper.
Hockey.
Dit Clapper. Aubrey Victor Dit Clapper was a Canadian professional ice hockey player who played his whole career for the Bruins.
I have actually heard of that guy.
Yeah, see, I knew this one. I knew Hap Day.
I knew that one and Hap Day. Those are the two that I was like, I know those ones.
I mean, his name has come up in a thing that I don't know if we all visit, but we all are members of rather recently. In a remember some guys adventure.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
Some of our shared companions went on.
That's right. Well, some of them have to be easy. So, Alex,
yes.
Who do you think Benny Bass was, a general or a hockey player?
I mean, could go either way. I'll go general in this one.
Raymond Henry Benny Bass was a gymnast who represented the United States at the 1932 Summer Olympics. He also served as a rear admiral in the United States Navy.
I thought that was the fish that sings songs on your wall.
That's Billy Bass.
I know.
and then the hockey player from Dumb and Dumber is Sea Bass.
It only becomes Benny Bass if you put a leotard on it. So he's a gymnast.
I just thought it was very funny that that's the entire Wikipedia article, by the way.
Amazing.
Look at this guy's name.
I found it on a list of nicknames. Emily, Flip Trihey or Trihey. I don't know how you pronounce it. Trihey.
General.
Flip Trihey was a Canadian ice hockey player and executive in the era before professional hockey. I don't know what, it doesn't say why they called him Flip. His name was Henry Judah Trihey.
Huh.
All right. Madison. Gentleman Joe Primo.
Hockey?
Alfred Joseph Francis Gentleman Joe Primo was a Canadian ice hockey player for the Toronto Maple Leafs.
4 for 4.
4 for 4. Inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1963. Alex, I think you should be able to get this one. Newsy Lalonde.
That is a hockey player.
Yeah, one of the most famous hockey nicknames, of course. Newsy Lalonde was one of the greatest players of the first years of the NHL. And also one of the greatest lacrosse players of the first half of the 20th century.
Huh.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Emily, Red Dutton.
Hockey player.
Canadian ice hockey player, coach, and executive, also known by the earlier nickname Mervyn.
That's even better.
Yeah, that's sick.
You imagine calling it. His name is Norman Alexander, so I don't know. All right. Madison. Bullet Joe Simpson.
How is bullet spelled?
Normally.
Okay. General?
No. Harold Edward Joseph Bullet Joe Simpson was a Canadian ice hockey defender who played for the Edmonton Eskimos and New York Americans between 1920 and 1931. He scored 21 NHL goals. That's how you get into the Hall of Fame back then.
I was going to say, for the time, that's pretty impressive.
That's not bad. Alex.
Yes.
Pete Portal.
Let's go general on this one.
Yes, of course. Pete Portal, Charles Frederick Algernon Portal, the first Viscount Portal of Hungerford, was a senior Air Force officer. We're going to go with another one of those unfortunate names for Emily. It's Ching Johnson.
Is this one a hockey player?
He is, yes. And it's the exact same thing. He looks a tiny bit Asian, so they called him a terrible name. Ivan Wilfred. That's his name. Also a defender.
Where did Johnson come from?
What's his last name?
Oh, okay. I don't know what I heard you say.
Well, you got it right. That's what's important.
There we go.
All right, we'll do a couple more. Madison, tell me about ABC Cunningham.
Hockey player?
No.
Ugh.
Andrew Brown Cunningham was a Royal Navy officer. They called him ABC because this is the initials.
Easy as 1, 2, 3.
Alex.
Yes.
Tell me about Moose Goheen.
I'm going to go general on this one.
I'm afraid not. Francis Xavier Moose Goheen was an American ice hockey forward from the very early 1900s. He did serve in World War I. There you go, something. Emily, tell me about Moose Johnson.
Now, this just feels like a trick. I'm going to say this one's a hockey player.
Moose Johnson. Thomas Ernest Moose Johnson was a Canadian ice hockey player whose professional career spanned from 1905 to 1931.
Dang.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Good for him.
That's a long time.
It's a long time. Madison. Black Jack Fletcher.
General?
Frank Jack Fletcher was an admiral in the United States Navy. Commanded at Midway.
I was going to say, I think I know that name.
Alex, tell me about Junior McCain.
Junior McCain. Let's go ice hockey player.
Junior McCain. John Sidney McCain Jr. was a United States Navy admiral. He was the father of John McCain, the senator, and the son of John McCain, the other admiral.
Yeah, no.
And Emily, one more for you. Tell me about Swede Mommsen.
Hockey player?
Charles Bowers Mommsen, nicknamed Swede, was an American pioneer in submarines for the United States Navy.
Sure.
Wow.
Do we know why he was called Swede?
Probably his last name was Mommsen and they thought it sounded Swedish. Which it
Fair
might
enough.
have
Not
been.
even a sweet. Oh, maybe.
He developed an escape device called the Mommsen lung. They gave him a medal for it. There you go.
Huh.
Cool.
Madison and Alex won this very silly and meaningless game
Woohoo!
with 5, and Emily has 3 points.
My knowledge of the American military, I think, really helped me out.
There's also some British. The American Navy has the better nicknames in general. So
Yep.
A couple I didn't use. Mary Cunningham, who is a hockey player. Little Texas Murphy, Audie Murphy. Jorix Horrocks, which that's just a hell of a name. That's a soldier. Poker Face Goodfellow. That is a hockey player.
Oh, would not have guessed that.
Yeah. And I also have Tiny Thompson, Phantom Joe Malone, Bull Halsey. Few names you should probably know.
Yeah.
So there you go, folks. A very silly episode for you. Hope you got a few good chuckles. Any final
Then we can all
thoughts
go to the
before we-
Hockey Hall of Fame and point at players that you've heard of only from this.
Yeah. You'll be like, Moose Johnson, of course.
Ah, yes.
Who doesn't know Moose Johnson? Any final thoughts, or should I take us home?
Great work. Those were fabulous games.
Those were such fun games.
Hey, that's the point. All right, folks, thanks so much for tuning in. This has been the Neutral Zone Hotel, written, produced, and hosted by us, the Neutral Zone Hotel crew. You can find out more at our website, neutralzonehotel.com. You can go neutralzonehotel.com/Discord to join the Discord, where you can hang out with us and get all of our takes immediately without having to wait. We're on Bluesky, neutralzonehotel.bsky.social, and YouTube/neutralzonehotel. Wherever you're listening, if you could thumbs up, 5 stars, smash the like button, whatever it is you need to do to say you're having a great time, we'd really appreciate it. And folks, we will see you next week for the annual Boy Auction Spectacular. Take care.